We have about 800 grams of chicken over here, and I just washed them. Now I'm adding curd on top of it so that it will marinate. I added about 200 ml of curd for 800 grams of chicken. I like it. I like to add a little bit more curd, but you can add a little bit lesser than this. Just that each pieces have to be covered with the curd so that they'll get marinated nicely. Now adding a little bit of salt, chili powder, I like it a bit spicy, so I add a lot of chili powder and a little bit of haldi. And I'm gonna add some more masala to it. Set it aside for half an hour or so. This is the difficult and tiring part of the process. You have to cut the leaves, only the leaves part, and wash these. I started taking the leaves of this coriander and kothmeri, or you can just take how much ever is sufficient for you. I'm just taking the leaves. And some people like to chop these leaves after washing, but I put them as is. If you want, you can chop them up before adding into the biryani masala mix. I've added water now, and I'll just keep it for about a minute or something. I just washed them, and then now I've kept it in water, submerged in water, so that if there's any little bit of mud left in it, it will sink at the bottom. I have this Eastern biryani masala. I don't have the masala which is made at home, so I have to use this. It's better if you get the masala grinder at home by yourself, but okay, I've got 4 lemons. I have to squeeze them into this bowl and pour the juice in. I've added the lemon extract, lemon juice on top of it. Mess now. Now what we need is rice. We need to half cook the rice, and by half cook I mean if you're for 1 glass of rice, if you're adding 2 glasses of water, then to half cook it, you will need about 70%, 35% of the water. Okay. I have added salt to it, to the rice, and a little bit of shajira, if you can see shajira, a little bit of it. And if you need more, you can add more. These add quite a good flavor to the biryani. And I'm going to cardamom sticks, 1, 2, 3. That should about do it. And a little bit of Lavang, and some people hate elaichi. You can actually crush them and add, or you can just put the whole thing inside. It's optional, but I peel the elaichi and added few on top of it, and we'll let this cook on a low flame, because again now simultaneously we have to fry the onions, and that onion has to be ready before the rice cooks. Meanwhile, this is about to boil. We'll quickly fry these onions. I chop them, in this shape so that we would need some of it to garnish as well. So we'll fry this quickly before that rice gets done. Okay, I'm heating up the oil to fry the onions, and meanwhile, you can actually, taste this rice, this water, and see if the salt is proper or not. Because you can, this have to be little more salty so that by the time it's done, it will even out. Okay, the onions are getting fried meanwhile this is boiling. We need the onions are about golden brown. I just switched off the flame, and meanwhile this is getting ready. So what we'll do now is put the onion on top of masala and mix it. Add about 90% of the onion which we have fried just now to this, and about 10%, keep it ready for garnishing so that we can add it on top once the biryani is done. Now, rice is, the water is almost gone. That means our rice, I was cooking in low flame because we had to get that ready. Can make this high now because our onions are ready. Once the water is evaporated, just add on top of it and just spread all the pieces evenly so that all the pieces gets cooked. Rice is almost done. So now I'll add the rice on top of this as a layer and not mix it, just on top of it. I have added the rice on top of the chicken masala. Now we have to close this and keep something heavy on top of it so that the steam doesn't escape. I'm just keeping this, the vessel in which we cook rice on top of it, and you might also can keep this on top. And this, oh, you have to keep this about 10 minutes or till you can see smoke coming out of the sides of the lid. So it's about 10 minutes since I kept the stove high. So all we have to do now, we can see is that coming back. So now we have to just lower the flame for 5 minutes. 5 minutes are over now. To keep the biryani from burning at the bottom layer, we will keep a thick tawa. If you have, we need to place this vessel on top of the thick tawa which we have. We will have to pick this up You know, keep this on top of it, and put this on this side. So we will keep this about for 5 minutes and then bring it down to low. Now it's been about 5 minutes since the stove is on high. We'll lower it. We'll keep this low for about 7 minutes after adding the half a glass of water along with the mixture. Alright, I've added the color, a little bit of ghee on top. If you want, you can add a little bit of oil. And now I have to add these onions on top of it. This is the garnish I was talking about earlier. So again, we will cover it and keep the weight on top. Okay. I added these weights again back on top. Slow. We'll wait for about 7 minutes now, and then switch it off. And after switching it off, we will again, let the dum cook the rice as well as chicken for again about 10 to 15 minutes before we actually open and eat. It's about 7 minutes since I've kept it slow. The chicken, rice, everything should be done about now. Just keep it high for a while. Just check for smoke. It is done. Biryani is done. I just switched it off, and we will open this after about 10 to 15 minutes to let the dum cook the rice some more and the pieces some more. Biryani is done. You can actually smell the biryani flavor in the air.